It took me forever to get home. There was a car accident on the way. Oh my gosh, traffic. Hope they're okay. I have a grocery haul for you. I went to Costco today. I went to one that I don't normally go to because I had a dermatology appointment that was closer to that one. They had a few different items that my usual Costco doesn't have, so I picked a few of them up. I guess I'll share everything with you. Yeah, I still have to go to Publix, so I'll probably throw that in too. And then also food prep. If I don't do it, hold me accountable. It needs to happen. But also it might not, because Wentworth's birthday party is this weekend. And we are wiped, like scraping bottom of the barrel over here, eating freeze-dried fruit because we have nothing fresh. Our fridge is empty, our freezers are almost there. So plenty to share with you. Let's get into it. Hopefully Wolfgang cooperates while we share. So this is the haul as a whole, most of it anyway, and then some of it is over here. It's pretty lofty. There's a lot happening. Can't wait to eat, if I'm being real. Oh, and Merry Christmas to me. I got myself a Christmas gift. Should I wrap it or should I just use it right away? TBD. I just ate like a protein bar and it has like, you know, how some of them leave like a weird taste in your mouth. I need to throw this in the freezer right away because it took so long to get home. It took like 3 times as long as it normally does. Awesome, especially when you have a baby who hates the car. It was so much fun. Sarcasm. I got this blend of berries, 4-berry blend, and they sold a larger bag, probably twice as big for not that much more money, but it was without strawberries. It had blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, a tri-blend, if you will. But Avelina really likes the strawberries in it, and nowadays strawberries are so dang expensive. I mean, we all know berries are pricey, but nowadays they're like, oh my gosh. You need to be Elon Musk to be able to afford them, you know? So I grabbed this for her. Hopefully she enjoys it. Into the freezer. She's been enjoying smoothies. Is he sucking his thumb? He's sucking your little thumb. Almost. Hi, you wanna say hi? Hi. Yeah. Hello. Okay, moving on. What's next? We have potatoes. These are just the little potatoes. I actually have been meaning to make a like potato salad recipe with Caesar dressing. It's so good and simple, and like French fried onions and some baby potatoes like this. Costco has the best price on these potatoes. All right, moving on to the green beans. I always grab one of these. Always really simple to throw together. My kids love green beans. And then I got some grapes, 2 containers of them. 1 probably for Wentworth's party, maybe 2. I don't even know how many people are coming. So, you know, we have a big family. If they don't eat it, we sure will. And then back here, I have some peppers. I'm either going to make stuffed peppers with this, or maybe do both. Well, I don't have enough to do both. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I have enough to do stuffed peppers and then some more. So I'll make the, like the egg bites. Plan on making those for like a breakfast meal prep. We'll see if I actually get to any of this stuff. Like I have lofty dreams, goals and ambitions. Do I meet all of them? No, that's okay. You guys know this is a staple for me, the broccoli florets. These are frozen. There's 4 bags in here. It's great for the price. I think I got some fresh ones too. Here are the fresh ones so we can compare and contrast. This is 3 pounds. I would make this entire one for dinner one night and we would eat it. Our favorite way to eat broccoli is to throw it in the oven and roast it 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. A little bit of oil, salt and pepper. It is so good, simple, delicious, whole foods. Does the oil count as whole foods? I say, I don't care. Whatever it takes to get yourself to eat it or your kids to eat it, you do what you have to. Cover it with cheese, cover it with ketchup. Ketchup seems to be a favorite amongst kids. You know what else is a favorite amongst kids? Chick-fil-A sauce. Ugh, not for me. I'm gonna have to pass on that, all right? I'll take the zesty buffalo sauce instead. Hey, speaking of zesty buffalo sauce, we've got some celery sticks for buffalo chicken dipping. Yes, the time has come. Oh gosh, I'm choking on my own spit. All right, moving on to the onions. I need some of these. I am in dire need. My onion barrel is empty. And then while we're here, in case I forget it, I did get this twin pack of Hawaiian rolls. These are like the big packs, and there's 2 of them in here. It's a twin pack of 16 rolls. It's wild and crazy. Remember that one show, Wild and Crazy Kids, or something like that? I don't know. I think it goes something like that. I can't remember. But I like to put, like, I mean, you can put anything inside of it. Make all kinds of sliders. There's a million recipes on Pinterest. I bought the pork over here, the smoked pork. So that's what I typically do on an easy night. Okay, for dinner. I also grabbed some avocados for the first time in forever. These were a decent price, less than $5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 avocados. And I feel like that we're living the dream with the avocados over here. Moving on to the blackberries, Avelina. I don't know my kids' names these days. Avelina really loves blackberries, so I grabbed these for her. They're full of antioxidants, good stuff in this container right here. Speaking of antioxidants, I also love the blueberries. These are the organic ones, so I did pay a hefty price. They did have the non-organic for $4, $3.99, but they were not looking good. So I decided to splurge and get these because, like, I could get the other ones, but I'm not going to eat them if they're not crunchy and delicious, you know? Hey, speaking of crunchy and delicious, I got some kiwi. This is a favorite amongst my family. I love eating this for dessert. I love eating it for breakfast. I love eating it with a mouse in a house. Too much? Okay. The other day we were at Alex's grandmother's house and she had the golden kiwis. I feel like whenever I buy the golden kiwis, one, they're a little more expensive at Costco. Costco sells them. Well, some of them. But whenever I get them, they're not as good as when she gets them. I don't know. Maybe it's just because she cuts them up and I don't have to. And everything tastes better when someone else prepares it for you. Do you feel me? Yes. Moving on to the Brussels sprouts. It's been a while since I bought Brussels sprouts, so I figured I'll just, you know, throw these in the oven and roast them. I cut the end off and then I cut them in half. That's how I prepare them. You know what this is? Oh, yes! Now I want to eat these for dinner tonight. Plenty of time before dinner to prepare these, hopefully. Hollandaise sauce. Yeah, see? Listen, the first time I had Brussels sprouts, I had them with hollandaise sauce and it was magical. I know hollandaise sauce is mostly butter, but it's like I said, are you eating Brussels sprouts? Yes. Are you eating butter? Just don't ask that question, okay? I also got cauliflower. I love cauliflower roasted in the oven, so I grabbed a bag of these. I don't always grab a bag of these. Oh my gosh, and then I kind of want to make like cauliflower buffalo wings, you know? It's supposed to taste like a buffalo wing. It's basically just cauliflower smothered in hot sauce, Frank's Red. So, yeah, I'll probably do that. Oh my gosh, I'm drooling already. Can't wait. Also got some mango. Pew, pew, pew. Finally, some good looking mangoes up in here that did not, well, they still are about $1 a piece. Gosh, were they more than that? No, I think it was like $5.79. Am I totally off base here? For 6 mangoes, so about $1 a piece, and I feel like that's a pretty good price. I don't know, fruit these days is astronomical. Hey, speaking of fruit being astronomical, are we living on Mars yet? Because what the heck is this price? Nearly $10? Oh my gosh, punch me in the neck. I can barely handle it. I didn't want to buy these, but Avelina has been asking for strawberries forever. And when your kids ask to eat something healthy, it's like, okay, what do you want? Bagel with lox? You got it. Salmon, $27 a pound? Okay. Anyway, I got the strawberries and it's like, I regret every second of it, but they do smell really good. They are very fragrant, and probably because they're completely GMO. That's okay with me. Hey, speaking of a good quality fruit that did not cost me an arm and a leg, raspberries. Can you believe it? What? $4 for this? A double pack for $4. So of course I grabbed 2 of these. We love raspberries. Put them on our fingers and our kids play with them. And then I say, you can only play with them if you eat them. And they agree most of the time. So there's that. Better than a bugle. I also grabbed a bundle of bananas, just one. And I feel like we'll eat it in a day. That's how it goes. Hey, speaking of oranges that I had to throw away this morning because they were moldy, there were a few in the back of my fridge. This morning I woke up, and really before I even made the kids' lunches for school, I was cleaning out the fridge. I was like, what the heck am I doing here? Who am I? Anyway, I was tidying up the fridge, not fully, but I did a little bit. And I found a couple of crusty, moldy oranges in the back there. So I got rid of them. So we are completely out. It's probably why no one was eating them, so we can replenish our stash. I also grabbed some cantaloupes. I'll cut one up for Wentworth's party and just for the kids' lunches, you know, or snack, whatever. I mean, it's cantaloupe. The other night, it was like so late. You know how I'm sure your kids do the same, where it's like bedtime and they're, you know, they have a million requests. And Meredith was like, I want some cantaloupe. I was like, I'm not cutting a cantaloupe for you right now. You're crazy. Close your eyes. Anyway, so I grabbed a cantaloupe for her to cut up later. Also, Eleanor requested a melon. What kind of melon is this? Honeydew, a green melon, honeydew melon. Always good, always juicy. Most of the time, it's delicious. Hey, before we finish up the fruits and veg section, I don't want to forget about these. Everything Frank's in a blanket. I bought these for the Peppa Pig party we threw for Meredith, and everyone loved them. How many do we get in here? 46 to 50 pieces in there. Great. I don't know if this is a proper pig in a blanket. I don't really care. It just has like a hot dog and then covered in the puff pastry, but it has the sprinkle of everything but the bagel seasoning on top, and everyone really liked it. So I grabbed 2 boxes. They did not have these last time I went to my Costco, so I grabbed 2 just in case. I might just make all of them for Wentworth's party. Again, I don't know. I need to order food for his party too. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. And now I'm like, what are we making for Christmas? What's on our Christmas menu? Oh man, what is on our Christmas menu? My family, we have our family text and they said, are we doing themed or Christmas? Traditional. I said, I'll make my famous traditional Christmas lasagna, which I've literally made one time. It is not a tradition, but I guess I'm making it now. So maybe how many years consecutively do you have to do something before it becomes a tradition? All right. Hey, they had a sample on this and it totally got me. This is delicious if you've never had it before. Sounds good. Right up my alley. Cranberry and jalapeno dip and spread. Holy cow. What? Who has been sleeping on this? Why is nobody talking about this? I don't know what kind of concoction is in here, but it is delicious. I'm not a huge fan of like creamy dips like this, but I ate it and I was like, yep, I would eat another one given the opportunity. So I grabbed the whole thing. I know Alex is going to gobble this up. And if we have anyone over for football game or anything, I can just throw that out and it's easy and delicious. Okay. Avelina suggested, not really suggested, she demanded that I get these chewy protein bars, not because she loves them, but because her friend loves them. And I was like, well, wait, what? What's ironic about that is that when she came home from her friend's house, I don't know, she was over there a couple weekends ago, and she said, oh, they have all the good snacks. They've got Takis and ramen. And I was like, oh yeah, good for them. That's so great. But when they're at school, that friend trades her food for this. I was like, how ironic is that she trades you her food for a protein bar? So ridiculous. But these do cost a little more than these Kirkland Soft and Chewy, but they are bigger and obviously they have a little bit more protein in them. So 10 grams of protein in here. And then what about the Soft and Chewy? Let's see. Oh, a whole 1 gram of protein. So for me, it's worth the extra price. Keep their bellies full. How about the fiber content in here? I'm going to guess there's barely any. 1 gram. Ooh, doing some magical things over here. How about the fiber content in here? 6 grams. So protein bars for the win. I mean, listen, it still has chocolate. It's still a treat, but it's a little bit better. Okay. Hey, rounding off the veggies over here, I did grab some sweet potatoes again. My family just likes sweet potatoes. Maybe I'll make sweet potato gnocchis one night. I just like throwing them in the microwave and having sweet potatoes ready to eat. I like it. Hey, remember last time I made the breakfast? It's like breakfast oatmeal bake with cake mix. It's like a dessert. But I had some oatmeal. I ran out of oatmeal, needed oatmeal, ordered some on Thrive Market, but I'm waiting to open my box to film a sponsored video that you'll see way later this month. But it will hold me over. Until then, did I order the oatmeal? I don't remember. Anyway, I got it here. 2 5-pound bags for that price. Is it driving you nuts that it's upside down? Too bad. So sad. The other day we went to have breakfast with Santa Claus, and they had breakfast there, obviously, and we were eating breakfast with Sandy, and they had sausage links. Oh my gosh, I ate so many, it literally made me sick, but they were so good when I was eating them. I thought, you know what, next time at Costco, I'll grab some. They weren't these, they were like the, you know, the normal kind, but these are the paleo chicken breakfast links, and I think these are without added sugar. And what does it say up here? 12 grams of protein, 130 calories. What, for one link or a couple? What's the serving size on this beast? Let's see, 3 links. That's a pretty good serving size for me. So I want to throw these in like a breakfast make ahead with some egg bites, and I feel like that'll get me through the morning, at least an hour, and before I'm making my way to my first snack. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Hey, speaking of flautas, I wasn't gonna buy these, but I feel like Alex needs some easy lunches. Otherwise, he's going somewhere to get an easy lunch. Okay, chicken and cheese flautas. And what I remember about these is that they're a little spicy and flavorful spices. Yeah, so I haven't had them in years and years. Hey, today I found out that I've been a Costco member for over 5 years. That makes me excited. Let me get the baby. Okay, well, that's what I remember about these. And they were good. Yep, and they're like more fresh, so I'm sure you could freeze them if you wanted to. They're just in the refrigerated section. Okay, pulled pork for the Hawaiian rolls. That's just a quick, easy dinner, and I like to have that on hand. Normally I buy 2, and the price of this did go up, along with every other single piece of food in our country. Am I right? Really, the world, I'm sure. Okay, hey, speaking of cheese, I got some Dubliner cheese right here. Pew, pew, pew. My kids are excited about this. Alex, they had a sample at Publix one day, and he ran in, I think, to get a platter for a birthday party. And Eleanor was with him, so they ate a piece of cheese, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And I remember when I used to buy the Dubliner cheese, and it was really good. Maybe we can have a baby foot as a pointer. A Dubliner cheese. You have to point your toe, Wolfgang. Work with me. Where's the magic? There we go. A Dubliner cheese is so delicious. All right, baby feet for the win. Anyway, it's a very nice aged cheese. It is delicious. It's also, I don't know, an acquired taste, if you will. If you like cheese, check it out. It is, I don't know how to explain cheese other than it's aged, and I don't really know what that means, so let's move on. Hunky chunks. We've got some heavenly hunk of chunks. They're oatmeal, they're dark chocolate, and delicious. They're so good. And they are gluten-free, dairy-free. Just a nice little treat for the kiddos. I throw them in their lunch boxes, and really they just sneak them every time they get a chance. Moving on to the potatoes. Mashed potatoes never tasted so good. Do I have to make a jingle for every item? And the answer is yes. Melt some butter on the potatoes, mix it in, and it's so good. We love mashed potatoes over here. Hey, speaking of mashed potatoes, where's the chicken that I bought? Oh, it's right behind me. Okay, cool. And you guys just saw dinner for tonight. Maybe I'll throw some Brussels sprouts in and make hollandaise sauce and call it a day. I love having mashed potatoes on hand in the fridge, just ready to eat. You know, what more can I say? Hey, speaking of egg whites, like to have these on hand to make a whole bunch of stuff with egg whites. You get a lot of cartons in here. It really is the cheapest price. How many? You get 6 16-ounce cartons of egg whites. And that is a fantastic deal because at Publix, I'm going to tell you what, they're about an arm and a leg and your second born. So if you only have one kid, you are in luck. Hey, speaking of Ghirardelli, I bought this as a gift. Not sure who I'm going to give it to. Maybe myself. I might put some gifts together, so I thought, you know what, everyone loves chocolates, and that's not true, but that's what I told myself. Okay, speaking of these, I got them for like a chocolate bar, or really just, my kids love them, and the price really is the best at Costco. I bought one container from, I don't know, Target or Publix, somewhere, just on a pinch before we had a little get together, and I put together a hot cocoa board, but gosh, were they pricey or what? Okay, so I grabbed these. How many are in here? There's several bags inside, so they are not individually wrapped, but each bag has like, I don't know, 10 in there. So the whole thing won't go stale as soon as you open it. So I like that about it. I also grabbed some butter back here, and I just feel like baking season is now. It is now, it is among us, and I need butter because I used a lot of butter and cream cheese, which I bought right here. I used a lot of cream cheese during my Thanksgiving bake with me too. So I needed more. I wasn't gonna buy more because I don't really know what I'm making, but I can always throw it in the freezer, and then when I need it, make buffalo chicken dip. Yes, that's what I base my life around, buffalo chicken dip. Okay, I got some cheese right here. I got some cheddar cheese. I got some, what kind of cheese is this? Aged over 12 months. Well, you know that's good. Actually, I have no idea. I wonder how old this cheese is. Dubliner cheese. Let's see, how aged is this? Well, it doesn't tell us, and you know, I really like that because I feel like if something is good, it doesn't have to tell you it's good. It's like when you meet a nice guy and he's like, hey, I'm a nice guy. And you're like, well, if you were a nice guy, I don't think you'd have to tell me you're a nice guy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. So there's some cheese. I just got it for, you know, cheese and crackers. Oh, crackers. Speaking of, I can't find the sweet potato crackers anymore. It's a sad day. All right, moving on. We have something new I've never seen before. Keto yogurt. I'm probably gonna eat this for breakfast or something. It is a couple of different flavors, 2 flavors in here, vanilla yogurt and maple. And they both have like crunchies inside, I guess, or it's like the flip kind that you just flip inside of it. Is there a picture? Here it is. And the crunchies, I guess, are pecan, some kind of granola. Oh, someone's calling me. They're gonna have to wait. 15 grams of fat. Oh gosh. 13 grams of protein, 5 net carbs, 2 grams of sugar. I don't track anything. I'm like, all right, well, do I like it or what? Oh, cinnamon pecan nut granola. I don't know, it sounded good to me, so I did it. Hey, speaking of what else sounded good, convenience chili. That's what this is. Let's show them the inside, Wolfgang. All right, there it is, the chili right there. Looks real good, and we had it last year, I think, and it was a hit with our house. And it, you know, it surprisingly serves a lot of us. If you make some cornbread and maybe a side dish, you've got dinner to go. And we're a lot of people, okay? Hey, speaking of beef, I grabbed some beef sticks. Wentworth really likes these in his lunch. He had been trading, I noticed, he had been trading with people or friends or giving it to him. I have no idea, but he came home several days with like Slim Jims. And hey, funny story, some of you may remember this, but my AOL screen name growing up was Slim Kim 51. Like Slim Jim, you know? What was your AOL screen name? If you're old enough to have one, now I feel old. Okay, so I grabbed these beef sticks. They're very comparable. They do have a little bit of spice, but not much. 0 sugar. Avelina has loved them for years, so they continue to be on my grocery list. And then everyone has really been loving these probiotic smoothies. There's 12 strawberry ones in here, and I grabbed 2 of them. So I just like to have these ready to go in the morning. It's a quick, easy breakfast for the kids when we're literally running out the door, because I feel like we used to wake up 30 minutes before we do now. What happened? Don't ask me. I still wake up at the same time, but my kids, they have a different story. I grabbed some cheese. These are 2 really big bags of cheese. And this is a pretty penny too. I almost got the big block of cheese to shred myself, and then I remembered I don't have a cheese shredder, so I'm just gonna buy it. I was thinking about getting a cheese shredder attachment for my KitchenAid, or the one that you like wheel, like a pencil sharpener, like an old school pencil sharpener. I've seen that floating around, but I don't know. I didn't buy it because I like don't care enough, and I don't know, you guys. Maybe one day. Eggs. This is the first time I saw, I think it's 5 dozen eggs in here. They don't sell this at my Costco. I don't know if they have bigger families up in Wesley Chapel, but that's what they sell there. But there's a limit on them these days of 2. So there you go. I can either get a limit of 2 24 count or a limit of 2 5 dozen. So I went with well, I didn't buy 2 of either. So rules don't apply to me. Okay, a couple of Christmas gifts, neighbor gifts, and I think we're just gonna give one of these to the renters. I thought, you know what, that's cute. It's a little bowl, it's a little treat inside, and that's good, right? Good enough. There's something in the back too. I don't really know what's in here. Shortbread tea biscuits. Yeah, everyone's gonna love those. I just thought the bowl was cute, and for the price, I was like, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, speaking of lunch for Wentworth, he really likes these pizzas, so I grabbed them. It's just nice when he has like a friend or two over to throw these in the oven, and then we're good to go. And then the meat that I got down here is a pork tenderloin. I'm out of them. My freezer stash, I'm gonna have to make like freezer meal videos again to prepare some because they really helped me out, and I have like one left. I'll talk about the vacuum in just a minute. Well, should we talk about it now since we're here? Why not? Okay, well, I went on my Instagram and I asked if you guys recommend the Shark or the Dyson. The Dyson was on sale today. This one was on sale $50 off, so it was like $150 or $159. And everyone, not everyone, 80% of you chose Shark. And then like, I don't know, something small like 3% chose a third party, which was undetermined. I don't know. But one of my friends told me that it has no hair. And I have long hair and I shed a lot, and there's a lot of girls in this house who have hair and shed a lot. And that really got me. I don't have pets, but I'm excited about using this. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm probably gonna use it tomorrow because I need to do a deep clean of my house. If you haven't noticed, there's crap everywhere. Oh my gosh, speaking of junk everywhere, look at this bag on the floor. You guys, look how special this is. Okay, well, I wasn't going to buy this, but I've been wanting it probably for 5 years now. And it is the cooler that Costco has. So it's insulated cooler. I don't know how long it keeps your things cool, but this bag is a monstrosity. It is massive. And for $10, I recently got one from Home Goods. Actually, Alex picked it out. And we've been taking it to Avelina's soccer games and just filling it with snacks and water and stuff. Oh, did you just puke on me? Oh, great. Anyway, so I got this one. It's bigger, and maybe we'll bring it to some soccer games. I'm not sure. Also grabbed some bacon. Costco has like the best thick bacon, and it's a really good price. So you get, I think it's 3 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds. Each package is 1.5 pounds. And this is great. It cooks up great. It is so thick and delicious. Best price around town. Hey, this is something I literally haven't seen since the pandemic. And boy, when I tell you I was excited to see this, I was excited to see it. It comes out to like $2.40 a pound for chicken thighs. And these are already frozen. And they're like individually frozen, so I can just like pluck a few out, however many I need, and I really enjoy that rather than having the packs of them that you never know how many are in there, 2 or 3 or 4, who the heck knows. It's like Russian roulette with chicken thighs. This is a Christmas gift I got for the kids. Someone told me that the vest is in here, but I think it's just the 4 blasters. So this was $40, and I thought the vests were included, so I was kind of duped. I don't know if we're gonna keep them or buy a second one. I don't know. I have to talk to Alex about it. I thought this would be really fun for the kids to have to play together, and then when their friends come over, hence the second one as an option. But this will be a Christmas gift, like a group gift for them. So I think they'll like it. I think they'll enjoy it, but we'll see. How well does it work? I don't know. Let me know if you've ever tried one out. For Wentworth's birthday party this weekend, I grabbed some chips. It's a lot of chips right there, 30 bags in each, and they're like the bigger bags, so I like to get those. Okay, almost done. We have bread right here. I plan on making Uncrustables for them. Oh, Pookie'd again. Oh. Uncrustables, plan on making those, and I made them the other morning. I just have the sandwich press and it works out great. I just put a little of literally whatever I want inside. And the great thing about that is that, Eleanor, you scared me. That's the great thing. You can personalize it. If you don't like a certain brand of peanut butter, you can throw that in. If you want almond butter, etc., etc. Nutella, I'm just saying. All right, and this is great bread to do it with. Oh yeah, it's Sara Lee, that's why. Yeah, that's good. Okay, moving on, flour tortillas, taco night. I mean, always have these ingredients in hand just in case, because taco night is so easy and convenient. Speaking of tacos, I like some chips, and well, do I though? I don't know. I throw it on my like taco salads just for a little bit of crunch, just for a little bit of flair, you know. Alex eats those with buffalo chicken dip. And hey, the jalapeno cranberry dip that I was telling you about earlier, the sample was with the pretzels. Was it my favorite? I don't know, but it was good. So I bought the pretzels also because they were on sale and the kids will eat them too. So just decided to have it on hand. I need some snacks. Also, I feel like I need to buy more like snacky kind of things to bring with us to soccer games, because soccer games seem to be happening quite often. 2 this week. It's a lot. Woo, how do people keep up? Okay, balance breaks along with everything else, you know. I got these cracker and cheese combo. There are 24 in there, which is really nice. And yeah, I sometimes throw these in the kids' lunches. Sometimes when they get home from school, they just grab it and eat it. But it's really convenient and really nice. And then dinner tonight will be this chicken. Best price around for this rotisserie chicken. If they increase the price of this chicken, I will cancel my membership. I'm just kidding. It's not that important to me. Also, it's probably pumped full of chemicals. And they lose money on the chicken. Chicken and hot dogs is what they lose money on, but it brings people in the door and they spend so much money elsewhere. Hence, do you know what I mean?
Time to put the groceries away. Even though I only filmed myself for a couple of minutes, there's joy there. I don't really know what happened. I mean, I know the baby woke up and then from there, it was just like little by little, you know, in between making dinner and all that good stuff. Actually, I'm pretty sure I got the majority of it put away before I started dinner. Ironically, I filmed this some time ago, but I didn't want to post like a Costco because like the Thanksgiving one just came out and I was like, I don't know, even though that one was filmed earlier. Anyway, ironically, short story long, I need to go to Costco again today. I'm looking for a white elephant gift. If you have any ideas, don't tell me, because at this point, by the time you're seeing this, hopefully I've already gotten it figured out, but most likely not. So why don't you just give me your ideas anyway? Hopefully Costco has something amazing. If not, what if I bring just a chicken as a white elephant gift? That's actually genius. It is practical. It is edible. Everyone would want it. I mean, that's pretty good, I'm going to say. It won't reach the price limit, but that's actually a really good idea. What about a chicken dinner? Chicken, what else they got? Potatoes. I'm sure they have something. Ooh, their meatloaf. Now I'm salivating. Now their meatloaf dinner is good. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm making this for dinner tonight. Just one of the simplest things that you can make. And our family, even at our size, doesn't eat through all of it. And so we always have leftovers for lunch the next day. Or you can use the shredded chicken in so many other recipes. The skin is great too. Clog those arteries while you can. And then a few days passed, and I cut up some fruit for Wentworth's party. Oh, so sad. It broke. But it was fine. One time I had a watermelon break like that, and it was not fine. Okay, my floor was not fine. My fridge was not fine. Nothing was fine with the watermelon, but the cantaloupe survived. Anyway, a few days prior to this, I cut up some melon and, prepped some food for Wentworth's party, but I promised you that I would get some food prepped, so I am a man of my word, and that's why I'm prepping some food for you. This was one morning for breakfast, and I was like, I cut fruit every morning for breakfast. Why don't I just film myself cutting it for their lunches? Did I say breakfast? Whatever. It's for breakfast and their lunch. It's fine. Just eat it. It's a snack. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Who cares? So this was just filmed on a whim. Probably 6 a.m. No big deal. This is not how I typically cut my cantaloupe, but it worked. And it was juicy and delicious. Juicy and delicious. What more can you ask for from a cantaloupe? Also, the honeydew was really... Oh, Pookie. Wolfgang just puked all over me. It's fine. It's fine. Is it though? He's a big boy. He finally had his 2-month appointment the other day. And he's in the 90th percentile for height still. What a little man. Anyway, he's still puking up basically everything he eats. So there's that. We're dealing with it. All right, moving on to the kiwis. delicious little treat. Only 2 of the kids wanted one in their lunch. Sometimes I pack them 2 kiwis each. This morning, they had plenty, so I just packed them 1 kiwi each. More for me, you know? Much too good for children. Hey, speaking of chocolate, did you guys see that study that said there was lead in dark chocolate? Hold on, I have to pull it up. Toxic chemical alert. All right, here it is. Sound the alarm. Alert the media. Why is no one talking about this? Heavy metals found in dark chocolate, including Hershey's and Trader Joe's. Nothing is safe. Nothing. Wasn't there like a baby food thing a little bit ago? And now it's dark chocolate. They're targeting the weak. I mean, let's be honest. Isn't dark chocolate for older people? I mean, I consider myself part of that. Okay, so here, what does it say? I linked it on my Instagram, the full article. Possible companies. Hold on. 72% cacao holding 190% more lead above what California allows. Which, like, why should they allow any? I'm just saying. But 200% more, basically. And then Hershey's special dark, mildly sweet chocolate has 265% above what California allows in their food. Is food safe in America anymore? I say no. Go on a Whole Foods diet. That's my plan for the future. I can't even say that with a straight face. But I am cutting up some mango. You know what I try to do when I'm trying to eat healthier? I eat more of the good stuff. I don't try to limit myself. I just try to eat more of the good stuff, and then slowly the bad stuff falls away. But not completely. I mean, let's be real, okay? I'm still gonna live my life. Live your life. Hello. Come on, Wolfgang. Okay. So I have moved on. I went to Trader Joe's. No, not Trader. Wait, I did go to Trader Joe's, but I also ran into Sprouts for something real quick yesterday. I don't know. I got really inspired by their little lunch sacks. But they want to sell them for $8, $8+. I'm not even joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So I said, forget that. I'm going to make it at home. I also found on Amazon that you can get these quadrant containers that are disposable. I think they come with lids, so that's on my Amazon wish list. Okay. It's actually saved for later right now. So I just filled it full of my faves, some breakfast sausage, chicken breakfast sausage, some hummus, carrots, and pretzels. Call it a snack. Yum, yum on the kick drum. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Hopefully I did some produce prep. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.